C-section versus natural birth, what I'm leaning towards and why. Remember, we listen and we don't judge. If you have another pregnancy topic you'd like me to discuss, please comment it below. I love hearing from you guys. Before we get into it, today's Chatty Get Ready With Me is going to be a little different because I got a huge box of W7 makeup. Guys, I feel so blessed. Anyway, we're going to try some of these products while we dive into this very divisive topic that I've already received some mommy judgment about. So even though I'm young and there's no medical reason for it, I'm actually leaning towards C-section. A few people asked me this very question recently and I said that I'm leaning towards C-section, and guys, I got a lot of judgment. They were like, what do you mean? Your body will know what to do. Your body's built for natural birth. You should do that. Unfortunately, it does not always work out. Like up until a few years ago when we developed the C-section, giving birth was kind of rolling the dice. Like men went to war and women gave birth. Like it was the most dangerous thing we did. So this is where my reasoning gets personal. Also, they sent like 5 different blushes, but I think we're going to go with the cheeky dip. So my mom actually gave natural birth to me, and we both nearly died. She had to have multiple blood transfusions. My heart rate dropped like twice. She was in labor for like 2 days, and yeah, it was just a very traumatic story that I grew up hearing about that may have informed my decision. My mom is not a big person, but she is quite a bit bigger than me. I'm 5'1" and she is 5'4". I am extremely narrow, and yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. Guys, how pretty and natural. Don't get me wrong, I know C-section is no walk in the park. The recovery is hectic, like they have to cut through layers and layers to get the baby out. But honestly, there are pros and cons to both. Someone was telling me that their mom had a C-section and their stomach is still partially numb like 25 years later, but that doesn't seem like a big issue to me. Especially when considering that often when you have natural, like a lot of the time, they have to cut between the 2 holes. Yes, that is a thing. There's actually a name for it, but I don't care to learn the name. They do stitch you up afterwards. There's even apparently something called the husband stitch. How disgusting. This blush is very, very pigmented. This part might even be more disturbing to me than the slicing between the 2 holes. This is a known side effect of natural birth, okay? When you're older, like granny age, that part, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the V word, it can slip out, like an upside down, like an inside out sock. It can like fall out. That's not even an uncommon thing. Guys, how beautiful is this? It kind of reminds me of a Charlotte Tilbury palette I have. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm hating on natural birth a lot. Honestly, guys, both options kind of suck. I wish there was a third option. But scientists are probably not going to develop that in time for me. Another reason I don't like natural is you have very little control over the situation, and I'm the type of person who needs to have control 24/7, and I also get traumatized easily. That is not a very good trait to have, but it is a trait I have. Like, I was in a car accident when I was 17 and I'm yet to get my driver's license. It's been 10 years. I know this, it's quite interesting, but other countries like the US and the UK actually push for natural birth, but in South Africa it's quite different. Like, it almost feels like C-section is the go-to way, and then you can like request natural. I don't know, that's what my doctor said. And one of the reasons the NHS in the UK has quite high maternity and baby mortality rates is because they push for natural because it's cheaper for the government. Yeah, it's just one of the reasons. But yeah, some people have a really good magical natural birth, and I'm really happy for them. Some people even do water birth. That's couldn't be me. But that is amazing for them. Hopefully I didn't annoy too many people with this very divisive topic. In case this video comes across this way, I'm not pro C-section or pro natural. I'm pro woman picking whatever they want to pick, whatever's best for them. It is amazing that we have this 2 options. Like I said, I'd love a third option, not surrogacy. That is not a real option for most of us. It is kind of bizarre to me that we judge women whether they choose C-section or natural. Like, it is such a personal decision. It is one of the biggest moments of your life. In case this conversation did come across as judgy, I think I'm overanalyzing myself now. I did not mean to be that way. The topic, I mean, the little commented, say, can I discuss pros and cons? And yeah, I just discussed the pros and cons that kind of informed my thought process on the topic. This is quite a long one, so thank you for sticking around. Also, thank you to W7 Makeup for hooking me up. They spoiled me. My favorite is definitely the Cheeky Dip blush. It is so pretty and natural. As always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.